Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, and in today's video I have decided to answer what I think is probably a quite commonly asked question, especially for those of you who, well, generally by those of you who are very new to the game, and that is, how do I survive my first night on Minecraft? Now, like, okay, you stumbled across, say, a random YouTuber playing Minecraft, and you decide, or maybe a friend told you, and you decide, okay, you want to get this game, so you go and save up, or your parents give you money, or you work for it, and you buy the game. The thing is, like, when you first jump into Minecraft for the first time, it can be really scary. And you might not know how to survive that very ominous first night of the game. So I hope, like, in this tutorial, I'll be able to spread a little light on the subject and maybe just make it a little bit easier for you, should you decide that you need a bit of advice or some help. I hope that I will be able to spread a little bit of light on the subject. So with no further ado, we are going to jump straight into that video, into a brand new world, unplayed, brand new world, random seed. Fire tick will be off. I prefer playing with it that way. Most people will play with fire tick off, and I would recommend that too. So we're going to jump straight in to a new video, and with no further ado, let's jump straight in. Okay, so we just jumped into a brand new world. Now we are going to see if we can survive our first night. Now, I would say the most important thing right now is a quick analyzation of your surroundings. So here we are in a bit of a forest. We've got water, there's bees, but we won't bother with them right now. So the main important thing would be to start getting some wood. So we're going to walk straight up to a tree and we're going to start punching it. Sorry for the lag. Oh, we got our first sapling. Okay, so we have one tree. So the best thing right now is we need a crafting table. So we're going to take our oak logs, we're going to put them there, and we're going to get 4 oak planks. Now, you put the 4 oak planks like that, and we have our crafting table. Now, the crafting table you can select, and boom, we've got our own crafting table. So we only have 4 logs, but if we put that all into one, that gives us 16 oak planks. So now we need to create some sticks, and we need our first tools. So a recipe like this gives us a pick, and then a recipe like such that will give us an axe, and then we take that, put that there, and then that gives us a sword, so we can kind of protect ourselves. And it's not a bad idea to make a spade. So this recipe, 2 sticks, 1 oak plank, that will give you a spade. So there is our basic tool collection. Now the main thing is we need to survive the night. Now beds help, but sometimes you don't always spawn in a place that you have sheep. So let's have a look around. Okay, we've got some cows. But now in that process, I would recommend that we start by building our first house. So we need to go and find another tree. So now you can use your axe. and you're going to start cutting down a ton of wood. Now remember, this is your first house, and we don't have like a lot of time. We've obviously got the whole day, but that we have to survive this one night. We need to survive. We can't die and then respawn, which will happen. If you die, you will respawn. You just hopefully you can get back to your stuff and find it in time before it despawns. But that's the whole idea of, if we can get a bed, like that helps so much, because if you do die, you respawn back where your bed is. But our main thing right now is we need a house. So okay, we're going to put our logs in here, and let's get ourselves a whole bunch of planks. And this is just a really basic house. Now, I actually want to build the house right here. So let's just move our crafting table quickly. And we're going to place that down here. Okay, now we're going to select our logs. So let's say, boom. And side, let's put that there. Oh, water. We're going to put that one right there. Okay, now we're going to select our oak planks. This is not necessarily the most important thing, but the main thing is you want to survive the night. Like, if you don't have a shelter and at least something with some lights on it, like, it could be really bad. So the main idea is, it doesn't have to be pretty, but you need something with a door and torches so that you can survive. Oh, and to get torches, we don't have coal yet. So the best idea would be if you can get yourself, which we're going to get in a moment. No, okay. Now, the thing is, wooden tools don't last very long. So you've got to remember that. Yeah, the wooden tools don't last long, so allow that they're going to break, and you're going to have to replace them, because you don't want that to break at a really awkward time. Okay, so now we're going to take these, and let's place those down there. Now already you have a structure which can protect you. So now we're going to take our oak logs, and we're going to do that. Boom, there we get 3 oak doors out of that recipe, and then we're going to place a door. Okay, so now at least the structure is safe, but the problem is it's dark in here. So you are going to need a furnace. So I think the best thing to do would be, it depends on your terrain. Like here we're pretty flat, so sometimes you get, you know, your mountains are right next to you, or a hill. So the best thing to do would be, is you need to find yourself, there we go, we've got some stone. Now, as you can see, we might be running out of time. So you need to grab yourself a bunch of cobblestone. And try and do this as quickly as possible. You don't need too much. Okay, now we're going to quickly run back here. We're going to come inside, and then, let's grab our crafting table. So use our axe, break the crafting table. Better to use an axe because the crafting table is wood. So let's place our crafting table down in the corner here. Now we're going to make a furnace. So we're going to put that there. and then select, and then furnace we're going to place down. Now I can't do anything to make torches because I need light. So light is like your key to survive. So before you get coal, you can go with wood in furnaces. Obviously it doesn't burn as long, but you can still make do with wood. So we're going to grab some more wood because we used up a fair amount. To say, I haven't seen any sheep yet, but sometimes you spawn right in a bunch of sheep, and which is ideal. So right now we haven't got that. So this is probably your more common setup. So right now, okay, we are about midday roughly. So that's not bad. So far we already have our structure. And I'm going to show you how to make some glass just now as well. So now with this, no wait, was it planks? No, you can burn planks. Sorry. Yes, of course. Now you can put that there, and then you burn, and our furnace also provides light, but you burn the logs and you make charcoal from that. And now with charcoal, you can create torches. That's if you don't have coal. So we're going to quickly chop another tree. Unfortunately, yeah, we have deforestation here, but we can always, the best thing is if you can try and grab saplings and replant, but don't worry about that on your first day because yeah, as you know, it's hard to get stuff like that done on your first day. So now let's make some more sticks. So 2 oak planks like that gives us 4 sticks. So we've got 8 sticks right now. That'll be enough. And 3 charcoal. So let's grab our charcoal. Put a stick like that and charcoal, and then you get torches. So let's select all of those. That gives us 12 torches. And now I'm going to place those down because you need light inside. That's the only way. You don't want anything to spawn in here. So now it's midday. Okay, we don't have any food yet, but there's a lot of food around to be found here. And conveniently, as I said, we're going to make some glass. So let's just, for the sake of that, let's place those down outside. Sometimes if it's a new world, I would recommend going into game rules and turning fire tick off just for the safety of not setting fire to everything. You can play with fire tick on if you want, but I wouldn't recommend it for your first, if this is your first game. So now I just want to fill these 2 holes, so I'm going to make some glass. So the thing to do with glass is you take sand, and we don't need much. And then you're going to go into your furnace and you're going to take that, and then we need some more wood, but we have charcoal now. So now charcoal you can use instead of wood. It'll last a little longer. And you're going to wait for that to process through. And then there, you get 1 block of glass. Now you can make glass panes as well, which are thinner and look better, but for the sake of, you know, first day, you're trying to get a place down just to survive. Then we take those 2 blocks of glass, boom, there, nothing can get in. You close that door, you are safe. Now, if you can, getting a bed would be ideal. Okay, so the thing with furnaces, you can smelt stuff, you can cook food as well. So now I see over here, over there we have some cows. So let's get some food because as you can see, I've started to run around now and I've started to take a bit of damage. Well, not damage, but there's one bar has come off my hunger. So try not to get rid of all the animals in your area, otherwise you won't be able to breed them again, and then you're going to have to go far and wide to get them back. As you can see there, we got 4 pieces of raw beef and we got leather as well. Leather is useful because you can use it for making books. Well, definitely your books. Now, the whole idea is not to get lost. As you can see, it's starting to get a little bit darker now, so we need to start thinking about heading back. Swimming it would be the quicker route. Now, 4 pieces of steak, 1 piece of cooked steak will give you 3 bars of life, usually. So, I didn't see any sheep yet. So now we're going to get this. The only thing about not having a bed means you're going to have to wait the night out. But right now, we have enough supplies to survive. And I've got a bit of extra cobblestone. So we're going to work with that. So let's, as you can see, it's starting to get dark now. And there we have our first piece of food. And there we have a full health bar. And we are safe and cozy in our little home. Okay, I don't have a bed, so I can't sleep the night through, so we're just going to have to wait it out. So, recommendation, your first night on Minecraft, do not open that door until that light comes up. And it's going to be the longest night ever in a game, is that first night. But you'll survive if you're careful. You will survive. But yes, if you have a little house like this, it didn't, as you can see, it took us 1 day and we already have food, we have tools. Oh yes, now, so while I'm waiting, we might as well upgrade from wooden tools because you're going to need, first thing next morning is you're going to want to start getting proper resources. Now, I don't have a lot of cobble, but I would recommend going wooden tools, like will get you the first day, unless you are really quick and you want to get to stone tools. Obviously it will take you a while to get to iron, but I have enough resources here to basically get 1 axe, and I'd recommend you get some better pickaxes as soon as you can. And then there's a stone sword, so that's a bit better from wooden. That'll get you by. So yeah, we have our food, and so we won't go hungry. Again, we can't sleep the night out. Like, the best thing to do, if you can, like your second day, is if you can, try find some sheep, make some shears. For shears do require iron, so you can also just kill the sheep. That will also give you lamb, that will give you food. So if that's your alternative, but try not get rid of all of them, otherwise again you cannot breed them. So try, if you can, preserve the animals within your area while getting food to retain, well, just to keep make your life a lot easier later on when you actually do want to start breeding up animals, and now you don't have anything around because you killed them all in the beginning for food. So yes, so we have our crafting table, our furnace. It's a grass floor, it's a wooden plank house, but we have glass, at least we can see outside. So we are going to wait this out, and then let's see in the morning. And just like that, we have arrived at a new morning and a new day, and we have survived our first night in Minecraft. And as you heard, when it gets light enough, the zombies start to burn. Don't let them touch you, it will hurt. And just like that, you have your first little bit of experience, and your experience bar that you use for repairing tools, enchantments, and all those things. So And so just like that, we have made our first house and survived our first night in Minecraft. And from here on, it'll be a lot easier. Best thing I would recommend from now is try and get yourself a bed. It's going to make those nights so much shorter. Because otherwise, you're going to have to wait every night out like that. And that's going to take you for absolute ever. So yes, I'd recommend the best thing. You see, we've already got some animals here, so go have a look around. If you can find some sheep, all you need is 3 blocks of wool and 3 oak planks, and you have yourself a bed, and that will be your respawn point, and will also allow you to sleep the night out, which will be so much quicker than having to wait forever for the night to end. And also, like, it's okay sometimes if you want the night to last because you're going to go and get experience, or you want mob drops, then it's fine. And also, if your base is big enough, maybe you have a mine, so at night you just start doing mining instead. Obviously, I wouldn't recommend doing a mine from here unless you do a little hole in the corner. It would work, but yeah, that is basically, I'd like to say, the basics. So we didn't get a bed on the first night, but that's just because I didn't find sheep. I was too busy trying to get the basics, your food and tools and a house, and just your basics like a furnace, and your crafting table should be the first thing you make, is a crafting table. So yeah, everyone, I hope you enjoyed this little tutorial, and thank you so much for watching, and I hope to make more videos like this in the future, so please leave in the comments ideas and questions that maybe you would like me as a amateurish Minecraft YouTuber to answer. I would be glad to make videos on the subject if I know the answer, or at least then I can learn and find the answer, because it's good to answer questions. So yeah, everyone, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed the tutorial, and we shall see you again in the next one. Bye bye.